Hey, what's up, Chuck? How's it going? You're the first one in. I literally started like 10 seconds ago and you were Johnny on the spot. Awesome, awesome. Hope you're having a good Friday. For whatever reason, this week went by extremely fast. I literally woke up this morning thinking it was Thursday, so I'm like, I still got tomorrow. I'm like, no, today's Friday. Wow, where's the time gone? Good to hear. Chuck, I'm still trying to work out the kinks with the StreamYard system. May I make an assumption that 30 minutes ago you did not receive a notification as to this live stream? I know whenever Donald launches his live stream 30 minutes prior, everybody gets a notification, and for whatever reason, my notifications are not going out as far as I know. Can you just kind of confirm that you didn't get one? Your source heck finished building. Oh, nice. Well, yep. Now you know what you need. You need to go out on that deck and just rest on the deck. See, now you built it for that reason. You did receive a notification 30 minutes ago. Is that what you're saying? At what, 4:30 your time? I know you get the notification for the live when I go live, but in many cases, a lot of guys' streams, they send out a 30-minute notice ahead of time. So that's cool. That is good to know. Awesome. Okay, then I don't know what I did to fix it, but it's fixed now apparently. Looks like we got 2 people watching. This is a bit of a struggle. Maybe this time slot's not the best. But it is 3 o'clock now, so I wanted to come on a couple minutes early just to make sure everything was working, and everything seems to be working. So that's good to know that you got the notification. You got the notification a few days ago too. Oh, okay. That's when I actually created the stream. As far as I went into StreamYards and I created a broadcast. I typed in the title, and then when I saved it, that automatically went to my YouTube page. And yeah, I guess some people got notifications on that. But I'm happy to hear that you got like a 30-minute heads up on this one today. So that's cool. So I don't have much today other than my final Karefield box. I can't believe I've finally gotten through the whole box. And hey, Chuck, since you're here and you're like the only one in here, I'm going to show you real quick what I've got. I've got this box here. Oops, bumped the camera. But this box will be coming your way very soon. I did get this one Karefield box from Left Behind that he actually wrote your name on it. So it obviously needs to go to you. I haven't opened it. I didn't do anything with it. It seems to be a White Sox box, so I'll get that right out to you. And then I've got a bunch of singles and fun stuff in here I think you'll get a kick out of. So anyway, this is the box, and it will be going out very soon. And I know I've got the deadline of the 29th of this month. That's my self-imposed deadline, if you catch my drift. Okie doke. Let's see. So, with that being said, now I should have prefaced that even though this is my last Karefield box from Left Behind, I still have 2 packs of trifolds that he repackaged. How he did that, I don't know. When we tear it apart and dissect the packs, we'll see better how he put it together. But I do have 2 trifold packs that he put together as well. So I'll probably do those both next week. I might just do one next week and then the next one the following week just to space it out a little bit. But they obviously won't have quite as many cards as a Karefield box will have. So we'll just kind of play that one by ear. And then I've got a brand new box. I just picked this one up, actually. My wife picked it up for me. She went to Walgreens. I said, hey, while you're there, so she got the last box on the rack. So We'll see what all that entails. And I did. Now this, you're gonna find this funny. I was cleaning out. If you guys remember my old setup, I had a bunch of boxes in the back, bunch of empty boxes that were on display. And then when I moved back into the house and set up my smaller display here, I was limited on space. So I chose 4 boxes that I thought were appropriate. And so I started throwing out boxes, the old boxes. Well, I went to throw this one out, and I'm like, this has some weight to it. This is a brand new box unopened. So I almost threw this away with all my empty boxes. I don't know how I missed this months ago, but apparently I did, and it's full of cards. So we're going to open this up. Even though I'm not a big fan of 2020 Heritage, it's something to open. We may get lucky, so I'll open that up at the end of the stream. So we'll do the Fairfield-Fairfield first. So let me set that aside. Oh, one more thing I want to show before we start. Just maybe give some more time to people for people to get in, because we got 3 watching right now. Last week I opened up a bunch of stuff from our trip when we went up north, and one of the items was, if you remember, I opened up the little, what do they call them, teeny weeny, teeny mates, something, I don't know. These little figurines. Let me pan up a little bit. These little figurine guys. And I opened up the bag, and it had 2 players in it, and nothing stellar about them. In fact, I'll show them to you again. I got a Gallo for the Rangers and a Posey for the Giants. I don't know why one comes in a plastic bag and the other one doesn't, but this is the way they came in the pack. But what I thought was pretty cool, and I didn't realize it at the time, was it comes with this little catalog, and I think I showed this to you guys. It's got all the players in it. Well, I got to looking on the back, and it shows the puzzle. Now, I'm not going to even attempt to work on this puzzle, but I was just looking at it because if you remember, I did pull 2 puzzle pieces, okay, out of that same bag. They always give you 2 puzzle pieces. Well, right here it says the puzzle can collect all 35 pieces. So I received 2 out of the 35. Now, what are the odds, Chuck, of me pulling a Padre, that's Tatis, and then there was this unlabeled one because the front of the helmet was missing. So I'm like, well, who's this? So I'm looking at the little puzzle piece on the catalog, and right here, let me see if I can get in close. Look at that. It's the Ketel Marte Arizona Diamondbacks puzzle piece right there. And it's just missing the A. So what are the odds that I open one bag, and out of 35 pieces, I get the Padre and the Diamondback puzzle piece? That was just like beyond any probability that you can imagine. I should have went out and bought a lottery ticket, although I don't do that. But it would have been a good time for it. I thought that was pretty cool that those are the 2 that I got. So, with that, I can't wait for 21 Heritage. Oh, the 70, that's right, because 19 was, 2019 had the 1970, then last year we had the 1971, or this year, I mean, we had the 71, so next year would be the 72s. That's true. That is true. I think as the years progress, we're going to end up with more and more cards that we actually grew up with. You know, not many people had the 70s, 71s. 72 might be a good year for you. So Chuck, I'm thinking, if that's right, if I'm doing my math right, that might be an important year for you. So that would be special. So obviously later in the 70s, I'll be looking forward to the 77 set when that comes out. So, okay, well, we are now 3:07 my time. Still got 3 watching. I don't know who else is lurking out there. We got 2 lurkers, apparently. But we're going to go and get started. Let me get the... I'm going to hold off on the Karefield, so we'll start with the regular Fairfield. And again, this is a box that I just got from Walgreens earlier in the week. Yep, I figured. I wondered why you'd be so excited about 72. Then it started to all come into my mind. Made sense. All right, so let's see what we get out of here. Box is empty. April 6th of 2020. Oops. We'll set that one right there. Okay, and our middle pack is going to be, is it going to be another 2019 opening day? Well, I've been getting a lot of this in Fairfield lately. And actually, I think I might have gotten a Series 1 last week, if my memory is at all working. So, okay, this is the top half of the box. We'll do that last. So we'll start out with the bottom half first, in typical fashion. So we'll get right into it. Is this 82? Okay, here we go. Gaylord Perry with the... Let me angle this down just a bit. Okay, we got Gaylord Perry with the Braves. John Castino and Fernando Arroyo for the Minnesota Twins. There's an original 85, Jeff Stone for the Phillies. Tony Scott for the Astros. Joe, I saw Nolan for a second. I got excited because I'm like, 83, wow. But Joe Nolan, 83. A lot of old cards so far. This is pretty cool. There's a Jim Norris for the Indians. Len Sakata for the Orioles. Ron Davis for the Yankees. Lance Parrish, All-Star card. Is that an 85 also? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know, Chuck. That is a good question. I'm not sure. If it is, I'll pull them out for now, just in case. Wow, look at him in that picture there. It's hard to believe that's. I mean, he looks like that should be a manager card, but that's a current pitcher card. But this has him going back to 1962. I don't know if he played it before that or not. But yeah, he's seen some pitches in his day. We got Jerry Reed with the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald. We got Shane Mack of the Minnesota Twins. Nick Asaski for the Braves. Bunch of Leaf product here. 1990, it looks like. Carmelo Martinez for the Phillies. Oh, a Bernie Williams. Fleer. Flair cards are just gorgeous. They are beautiful. They're like, I would say, Fleer's equivalent to the Stadium Club cards. We got Alan Wiggins for the Padres. That's pretty cool. 1983. Too bad that's not the card number 482, which would be the Tony Gwynn rookie card. Can you imagine pulling a Tony Gwynn rookie out of a Fairfield box? Don Ace. Oh, I just got a TTM back from him a few weeks back. That's pretty cool. Hey, there's a white sock for you there. Steve Trout. Otto Velez for the Blue Jays. And there's a Torrey Hunter opening day card for the Tigers. Julio Franco for the Rangers. Another 83. We got Bill Caudill for the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald. We got Art Howe for the Astros. Really? That's one of my 100 cards is a Topps winning pitch game. Like a special insert. Oh, check that out. Dusty Baker with the Dodgers, and he's still around. I forget where he's managing nowadays, but he's still around. Gary Hancock for the Red Sox. Here's a dual card. We got Arturo McDowell and Tony Torcado. Draft picks for the Giants. Oh, man. Mark Thompson. Wouldn't that be something if that was the Jeter card? That would be nuts, yeah. Steve Trout was nuts, really? Speaking of nuts, we just got on the Padres. As you know, we picked up Mike Clevenger. I've never really watched him pitch before since he was with the Indians, but now that he's with the Padres, I watched him last night, as a matter of fact, and that guy was crazy. He's good, but he's real herky-jerky. He's kind of fun to watch. Monty Ferris for the Rangers. Don August for the Brewers. Here's another Brewer. We got Kevin Seitzer. What in the world is going on there? Looks like he just got stabbed in the heart with a bat. There's blood on his knee. That's like a gruesome picture. That picture is something else. Yes, Clevenger was a huge pickup. Not that they needed it, because the Padres were already really on fire this year, but that really sealed the deal, getting some better, not better, just more good players on the team, which is awesome. There's Dave Schmidt with the Orioles and Milt Thompson with the Phillies. There's an Expo, Warren Cromartie. Mitchell Page with the A's. Fred Brinning for the Giants. Rich Yett for the Indians. We got Gary Allenson for the Red Sox. We got Rene Rocha for the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Matt, what is it with Matt and Oaks? Is that your prediction there? Padres versus the Sox? Oh, man. I've not seen many... Well, I've not seen any White Sox games, but I've seen highlights. And Robert is the real deal. There's no doubt about that. That guy is a stud. And you guys have probably more of the rookie class that... I don't know. I can't really say who would win because I haven't seen the White Sox actually play a game yet. I would say the Padres would put up a good fight. I just don't know if they'd be able to make it. Because they have sporadically lost games this season to teams that really they had no business losing to. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's all I see of the highlights is just you guys hitting homers after homers after homers. So, yeah, good old Matt Noakes. Lynn Barker with the Indians. Rob Wilfong with the Twins. Bobby Bonilla with the Pirates. Brett Saberhagen with the Royals. Jason Thompson for the Pirates. And here is what is this? Herb Score is his name. Played for the Indians back in the day. 1956. The card is an 94. But it's an old timer there. Herb Score. Maybe some of you have heard of him. I have not, but maybe some of you have. There's Billy Ripken with the Orioles. Scott Ruskin with the Expos. Matt Williams with the Diamondbacks. Sweet. That's okay for me. That's the hit of the box right there. Matt Williams, and he's not in a Giants uniform. He's in a D-backs uniform, so that's cool. Todd Hundley for the Mets, and our final card is a Scott Scudder with the Reds. So that's half the box there. Now we'll crack open our 2019 opening day. You've got a Herb Score auto? Really? Okay, well, maybe he is more notable than I gave him credit for. I've just never heard of him. That doesn't mean he's, I don't follow baseball quite as much as everybody else does, so. All right, let's see. Let's get into this 2019 opening day. Okay, we got Edwin Encarnacion for the Seattle Mariners. Joey Gallo with the Rangers. I just showed his little... Where's he at? There he is. There's little Joey watching Big Joey swing the bat. Oh, really? He played for the Sox? Well, that would explain your knowledge of him then. That's for sure. We got Jeimer Candelario for the Tigers. Ooh, there's a Nolan Ryan. 150 Years of Fun. I'll set that one aside. There's Didi Gregorius with the Yankees. John Segura for the Phillies. And finally, a Randall Grichuk for the Blue Jays. All right. All right, getting into our second half of the box. If there's going to be a hit in the box, this is probably where it'll be found. No thick cards, so no relics, but maybe we'll pull an auto. It's been a while since we got an auto, so I'd say we're due for one. There's a Carlo Colombino. Oh, for the Tucson Toros, that's cool. I've actually got like a little itty-bitty mini Tucson Toro collection. And I say mini, little itty-bitty, because I think this is my second or third card, but they're rare, so I hold on to them when I see them. Only because I used to go watch the Toros play in Tucson, because they used to obviously be from my home state. There are the Tacoma Tigers. We got Nelson Simmons. There's Dwight Smith with the Cubs. Robbie Thompson with the Giants. Don August. I know we pulled one of his earlier. Not the same one, but the same guy. Heads up, we got some 91 Fleer coming, so break out the sunglasses. Or close your eyes for a second. There's Ruben Sierra with the Rangers. Jamie Quirk for the A's. Rene Gonzalez with the Orioles. Mark Ryle for the Angels. Kevin Brown with the Rangers. Vince Coleman with the Cardinals. Atlee Hammaker for the Giants. Jeff Reed for the Expos. We got Mitch Webster for the Expos. And a Ken Howell for the Dodgers. Jody Davis for the Cubs. Fred Tolliver for the Twins. Mike Gallego for the Athletics. Mike Capel, or Capel, I'm not sure, for the Cubs. Scott Bankhead for the Mariners. Scott Erickson for the Twins. Kent Tekulve for the Phillies. I'm more used to seeing him in a Pirates uniform. For obvious reasons, he played with them for 217 years. You got Ed Whitson for the Padres. I'll set that one aside in my Padres pile. Yeah, I'll set it up here. I do keep a little Padres pile always set off to the side. There's Gary Varsho. Gary Varsho, I wonder... The Diamondbacks have a Varsho. Wonder if there's any relation. I'm going to hold on to this and look that one up after a little bit. Because Varsho is not a common name. And it kind of looks like him too, so that may be Daddy. Hammaker was a Christian player. That's cool. I did not know that. Must have been a while back. I don't see it. There he is. Awesome. Play with the Royals and mainly the Giants. He's from California. Born in 19... Oh, okay. I saw the date 1982, and I'm like, he was not born in 82. He was traded in 82, but he was born in 58. So there you go. Atlee Hammaker. Good deal. Oh, he was a teammate? Yeah. I wonder if they obviously befriended one another. They had something other than baseball in common, which is good. Ricky Jordan for the Phillies. Louis Meadows for the Astros. Carmelo Castillo for the Twins. Mike Jeffcoat for the Rangers. Sid Bream for the Pirates. Todd Worrell for the Cardinals. Terry Mulholland for the Phillies. Matt Stairs for the Expos. And there's another Don Ace. Pretty cool. There's Steve Finley with the Orioles. He became a Diamondback. Pretty cool. Kelly Gruber with the, looks like the Blue Jays. Yep. There's Rene Gonzalez. Gino Petralli. Gary Matthews with the Cubs. Tim Teufel, or Teufel, with the Padres. Bill Wegman for the Brewers. Here's our more modern cards. Jason Mott for the Cardinals. Jose Bautista, Topps Bunt 2016 cards. I don't think I've ever pulled a Topps Bunt card out of Fairfield before. So that's different. Ike Davis for the Mets. Kevin Millwood for the Seattle Mariners. John Danks for the White Sox. There you go, Chuck. John Danks. Ryan Vogelsong for the Giants. Jason Worth for the Nationals. Robinson Chirinos, that's pretty cool, with the Astros. Gypsy Queen card. And there's, oh, we just got it in time. We got the Ike Davis duplicate. There it is. Fairfield almost let us down on the duplicate, but we got it. We got our duplicates. Pretty cool. And our last card is an Angel Pagan. Angel, or Angel, as they would say. Angel Pagan for the Giants. So not too bad. Like I said, for me, I'm personally going to go with that Matt Williams Diamondbacks card just because it's relatively rare to pull a Diamondbacks out of a Fairfield. El Canon, hey buddy, how you been? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Danks had a couple very solid years and then fell off the face of the earth. Yeah, I've never heard of the guy, so I would say he did just sort of fall off or right off into the sunset, so to speak. So let me take a swig of water. So that takes care of our Fairfield. Now we've got our Karefield box, which I'll explain here in a second. Hey, Donald. Yep, getting ready for your... In fact, I was hoping you'd show up so I could mention it. I was going to mention it anyway. But yeah, just a reminder, guys. Donald's having his big sale tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. That's Pacific time, so 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you're somewhere in between, you can figure it out. So huge shout out to him. And it's good to see El Canon in here. Have not seen him in a while. It's great to have him in the chat. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been really good. I didn't know you PC'd Matt Williams. That's awesome. That's not a common PC card, you know. Either people liked him because he was a Giant and people were Giants fans, or obviously D-back fans like myself. But no, that's pretty awesome pulling a Matt Williams card out of a Fairfield. And I always get excited when I pull Diamondback cards because Fairfield predominantly is older cards, obviously from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And seeing as though the Diamondbacks didn't show up until 98, it's very rare to pull a Diamondbacks card. So not only did we pull one, but we pulled a good one. So that wraps up our Fairfield. Now I'm going to explain our Karefield. This happens to be the last and final box of Karefields that I've got. I want to say I had 9 or 10 of them. I'd have to go back and count the past, how many I've gone through. But this is the final box we've got. Next week I will have a couple trifold packs that Left Behind sent me as well. So that'll be for next week. But for those of you who don't know, Left Behind Times, he's a regular in here. He may be working today. That's probably why he's not in the chat today. But he sent me a box full of repackaged Fairfields. And you can tell the repack because he sealed the bottom with blue tape. So he's not trying to be deceptive or anything. He repackaged them. But he did it in such a clever way that he he put an insert pack inside just like a regular one would. But the insert pack is also a repacked pack. So it's full of surprises. He knows what I PC, Diamondbacks and Padres. So these boxes are full of what I like and what I PC. So it's pretty special. And he put a lot of care and thought into it. That's why I call them the Karefields, because of the care involved. So huge shout out to Left Behind Times. Thank you again so much. And this is going to be kind of a bittersweet, seeing as though it's the last one to open, but nonetheless, it'll be fun to go through. Uh, Matt Williams' mother married my... Oh, my goodness, really? Oh, that makes sense. Though they're divorced now? Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, Matt Williams' brother married my dad's stepsister. Okay. So your dad's stepsister was a Williams for a short period. That's cool. That's actually, I mean, that's a pretty awesome story. Elkanon, I don't know if you've ever heard my Matt Williams story, but back in the, I was going to say I think right around the year 2000, either 99 or 2000, I was living down in Yuma, Arizona, and I was working at the local airport. It was just a small corporate jet center. And the Diamondbacks would fly in. This is back when the Padres were still spring training down in Yuma. And the Diamondbacks came in to play the Padres for a spring training game. And seeing as though Phoenix is just, a couple hours from Yuma, the team came down on a bus, with the exception of 3 players, Matt Williams, Devon White, and Jay Bell. Those 3 were flown down to Yuma on a Learjet, and I happened to be working that day. I parked the jet, I tied it down, fueled it up, and I was kind of, I was a lineman at the airport, and my job was kind of just a gopher, just do whatever needed to be done. Well, their trainer was with them on the plane. He went in the office and said, "Can you call a taxi or somebody to come pick us up and run us to the ball field?" And my boss called me in, and she said, "Kevin, can you get the company van and run these players to the ball field?" So I said, "Sure." Elkanon, I'm embarrassed to say I did not know who Matt Williams was at the time. So those 3 players plus their manager jumped in the van with me. The manager sat up front with me, and I was just, I might have been 20 years old at the time. But anyway, so I was a young kid. I drive into the ball field, not having a clue who's in the van. And at one point I even mentioned to their trainer, I said, "Hey, these guys must be special if, they get special treatment flying in on a Learjet." And the players kind of chuckled, and the manager said, "Yeah, they're special guys." And unbeknownst to me, the next year they'd go and win the World Series. And talk about not taking advantage of an opportunity. Here I had, I was driving Matt Williams around, and I had no idea who he was at the time. So kind of a wasted opportunity. I didn't get any autographs or anything special, but I've got a story to share now, which is kind of cool. So after all of that long story, hey, your dad used to work construction. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I wish I knew, if I could only go back in time. So without any further ado, let's get ripping into our final box of Karefields. And knowing Left Behind, I mean, it's quite possible that there's some Matt Williams in here. I've got a lot of Matt Williams cards from these Karefield boxes. Sometimes I wonder why I take such good care of the tape, but I have a little bit of the same feeling about it that Donald has. And then I get frustrated after a while and just start ripping. Kind of like on Christmas or on a birthday, you take really good care of the wrapping paper until you just can't stand it anymore, and then you just start shredding it. That's what I ought to do here. All right, so we got it open. Let's see what kind of fun we can have with this one. And he boxed up a December 23rd, 2019 box. And our repacked pack is a 2019 Heritage, but he even kind of put a new label on there that says Hot Prospects. Oh, that's cool. Hey there, Jay's Mix. Good to see you, bud. I've been good. Good to see you. Yeah, Elkanon, do you remember? My goodness, it's probably been, I don't know, close to 10 years now. When he was coaching the Nationals, you may have heard the story. He was driving into work one morning, and the local radio show, I'm talking about Matt Williams now, the local radio show did an interview with him over the phone, and he was running late, so he called in from his cell phone on the highway driving into the Nationals Park, and he got into a car accident on the freeway during the interview. That kind of made the local news. I was living back in Virginia at the time, so it was kind of local news for us. But yeah, I'll never forget that. Matt Williams he crashed while doing an interview. Right off the bat here, guys, there's a thick card. Sorry, right there in the middle. So I'm gonna open this pack last. We'll start off with the top half. Yeah, Alkanon, I don't know if there's any way to go back and listen to it, if there's any files on the internet saved of the conversation, but you heard some screams and then like a loud bang, and it's like, oh man. So, all right, getting right into it. That's pretty cool though. I didn't know you were a Matt Williams fan. That's pretty cool. Hey there, Sam. All right, we got 8 watching now. I guess more people are interested in the Karefields than the Fairfields. And I don't blame them, because these are awesome what Left Behind put together here. So right off the bat, we got a Ketel Marte with the Diamondbacks. Jeff Bagwell, rookie card for the Astros. Kyle Tucker for the Astros. R.J. Reynolds. He probably threw this in there because I always make fun of, every time I see that card, I say he should have a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. John Smiley, he always sends me these cards because he never smiles for his pictures. Here's a Sports Flicks card. It's a Met. Ron Darling. Ron Darling with the Mets. There's Fred Lynn with the Tigers. So this is apparently going to be not necessarily a Diamondback Padres box, but a lot of Hall of Famers. A lot of big names here. Fred Lynn for the Tigers. We got Chuck Knobloch, Rookie of the Year for the Twins. David Cohn with the Mets. Dennis Martinez with the Expos. Ron Blomberg. Not quite Blomdahl, but Blomberg. Donald. Devon White. There you go. See? He knows who played for the D-backs. Will Clark for the Giants. We got a Hyun-Jin Ryu, Jacob deGrom, and Mike Soroka. Jacob Nix for the Padres, rookie card. Ooh, nice. Mike Trout, Diamond Kings card. Pretty cool. Oh, boom. This is my PC, Elkanon, in case you didn't know. But Tony Gwynn, he was my favorite of all time. Like I mentioned, the Padres would spring train down in Yuma, so I'd go watch him play every year, and got his autograph and everything, too. It was pretty cool. There's Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar. He used to be with the Padres. There's Benito Santiago. Travis Jankowski. Trout. Boom. Josh Naylor. We just got rid of him, unfortunately. We traded him away. I enjoyed watching Naylor play. Austin Hedges. Eric Lauer. Boy, this might be the entire Padres heritage set from last year. Ian Kinsler. Denelson Lamet. Joey Lucchesi. And Francisco Mejia. And a backwards job. Boom! Boom! John Smoltz. Is that his rookie card? I think it is. They always say if his last year matches his major league totals, which it does, then that would be his rookie card. So, John Smoltz, 89 tops. Very cool. There, I'm going to... Yeah, Tony was awesome. Yeah, I did a... Back in May, I did a tribute video to Tony Gwynn in honor of what would have been his 60th birthday. And so I displayed my Tony Gwynn PC. So that whole video was nothing but Tony Gwynn. It was a fun video for me because it was sentimental. It was pretty fun. Jim Thome for the Indians. Pedro Martinez for the Dodgers. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Craig Biggio with the Astros. Nolan Ryan. Hey there, I gotta get this right. Haley Deegan, NASCAR fan and Cardinals fan, 1990. Oh, this is rookie card. Awesome. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, guys. It's actually in like perfect shape. A little soft on the corner down here, but the centering looks good. That's an awesome card right there. There's a Nolan Ryan. There's a Kirby Puckett. Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. We got Paul Molitor. Ricky Henderson. Barry Bonds. Boy, he just threw a bunch of good players in here. Mark McGuire. There's Eduardo Escobar. Fogo Power de la Pica. Good to have him in there. AJ Pollock. He's doing good for the Dodgers this year, unfortunately. There's Zach Greinke. Carson Kelly. David Peralta. Two. There we go. Got our duplicates. Got to get a duplicate with Fairfield product. Vlad Jr. rookie home run derby card. Nice. Are you kidding me? Check this out, guys. The Tatis Jr. Heritage, or I'm sorry, gallery card. Awesome. Beautiful. There's Benito Santiago, Rifleman. And, oh, nice, the Goldschmidt Master and Apprentice card. Stan Musial and Paul Goldschmidt. Yep, there you go. Cardinals fan would appreciate that card, as well as that Ozzie Smith for sure. I'm going to sort through those later, obviously. Top load some of the more prominent cards in that pack. And now we get to our halfway point, so we're going to rip open this, what you'd think would be a 19 Heritage pack, but it's a repacked pack. And he put Hot Prospects and Hot Prospects baseball cards. Yep, that is a beautiful Tatis. That's going to go in a top loader here soon enough. I promise you that. Man, I tell you, the care he puts into when Left Behind opens his packs, he must do it real gingerly because he's able to preserve the packaging. Uh-oh, this is going to be tricky. This one's got a few layers of tape on it. There we go. Okay, so these apparently are going to be Hot Prospects. So we'll see what that all entails. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're all gallery too. Huh. Nice collection of gallery cards out of a Heritage pack. Rookie of Nick Senzel. Nice for the Reds. David Fletcher for the Angels. J.D. Hammer for the Phillies. Lane Thomas for the St. Louis Cardinals. Shout out to Cardinals fan. Roddy Tellez for the Blue Jays. Brad Keller for the Royals. Oh, no problem, Donald. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. You definitely have more important things to do there than to watch this. But thanks for jumping in, and have a fun evening, and hopefully we'll catch you in the morning. And I'll give you more shout-outs as the night goes on, Donald. Don't worry. Before I sign off, I'll let everybody know. Brad Keller for the Royals. Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. Sean Reed Foley for the Blue Jays. Sean Anderson for the Giants. These are all rookie cards. This is cool. Bryce Wilson for the Atlanta Braves. Josh James for the Astros. Ryan Helsley for the Cardinals. Oh, double, back-to-back. Duplicates, so we're even getting duplicates in the packs now. And, oh, it looks like I've got another duplicate of Taylor Ward. That's pretty cool. I know Left Behind knows that Fairfield always puts in duplicates in their boxes, so he mimicked the same thing. So, yeah, before I forget, and before we start this final stack here, I just wanted to let everybody know, tomorrow morning at 10 Pacific time, Donald is having a sale on his channel, and I don't know if he did one last month or not. He may have skipped a month, but he does it he schedules to do it the first Saturday of every month, so that'll be tomorrow morning for sure. So hopefully y'all can make it out to that. I'm gonna try to get a little insert card on this relic. Let me see if I can slip it in without damaging anything. And I will pull that at the end of the stream. All right. Hopefully I won't forget. Yep, you got it, Donald. All right, we got Pedro Avila for the Padres. Kevin Quackenbush for the Padres. I think that's what's living inside of his... that's the kind of beard he's growing, a Quackenbush. Ian Kinsler. Got 2 Ian Kinslers for the Padres. And a 3rd Ian Kinsler. Nice. Variation, or that's going to be the update card. Yep, update. Jose Bautista with the Blue Jays. Okay, so these are some interesting insert cards here. Then we got a rarities, Anibal Sanchez for the Tigers. Ubaldo Jimenez for the Rockies. Cover story, Miami Marlins. Chuck Carr. Can't say I've ever heard of him, to be honest with you. The Idols, we got Catfish Hunter and Scott Sanderson, both with the Yankees. Cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Starflix, Chris Hoyles. It's like a little 3-dimensional holographic card there. We got Todd Zeal with the Topps Kids card. Last week, or it was last week or the week before, I opened up a Karefield and it had some Topps Kids in there, and I'd never seen a Topps Kids card before. And here's 2 more. So we got Todd Zeal and Dave Stieb. And on the back, they're like little cartoons. Okay. Todd Zeal and Dave Stieb. Little Hot Shots. Triple. Oh, you know what? Is this going to be a player we know? Yep, okay. I did this last time. It was kind of fun. So this is a player that played in the 80s, early 90s. Just giving everybody a guess here if you can name who that is. And I've got a couple clues. Okay, I'll read what it says. He was born in 1960 in Utica, New York. This little leaguer was 10 years old when this photo was taken. This is his 10th season in the major leagues. And this was back in 1992. Having started out with the Cardinals and now is an all-star with Pittsburgh. So he played for Pittsburgh back in the early 90s. And I'll give you a clue. He's been in the more recent commercials with Frank Thomas for that Nugenics stuff. So there's a clue. A Pirates player, and he's in the Nugenics commercial with Frank Thomas. Do those clues help out at all? Chuck got it. It's Andy Van Slyke. See right there at the bottom. I'm guessing it was the Nugenics commercial that gave it away, right? That's kind of a fun game. All right. Getting back at it here, we got a Mark Langston. Oh, this is... They do these cards that kind of look like credit cards. I know I've got one of these for Kenny Lofton with the Indians, but there's his California Angels Mark Langston credit card. And on the back, it shows like where he'd sign it and everything. It's kind of a funny thing they did back in, let's see, what year? 1995 Donruss. There's Mo Vaughn with the Red Sox. Juan Gonzalez with the Rangers. Jeff Kent with the Mets. Oh, no? It was the Cardinals and the Pirates clue. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, nice. Oh, back-to-back variations for Rafael Devers where it says Beantown. That's pretty cool. Variation, a duplicate of Devers, Beantown. All right, then we got Will Smith, Gold Cup card for opening day. Cliff Foy, draft pick. Reggie Sanders for the Reds, rated rookie. AJ Puck. Nice. It's kind of funny, I pulled that one. I've got an AJ Puck and a top loader next to me. For those of you who don't know, I may not have made the announcement, but my grandson was born on the 21st of August. So what, 2 weeks ago? A week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And his name is AJ. So I've started pulling AJ Puck cards just because of his name is AJ. So it's not a common name, not a common baseball name either. So, okay, you were a fan of Vince Lake. Very cool. There's David Peralta. Another David Peralta, 19 and 20 card. Taijuan Walker. This poor guy starts out in Seattle. They didn't like him, so they sent him to Arizona. Arizona didn't like him. The Mariners said they'd take him back, so we traded him back to the Mariners, and he did so bad that they just released him again to some other team. So, like in 2 or 3 years, he's on his 4th team now. You got duplicates of him. There's Craig Biggio, triple play card. Barry Larkin with the Reds. Robin Yount, Hall of Famer for the Brewers. Paul Molitor, Diamond Kings. Jack Morris, 89 tops. It's another nice clean card. Don Sutton, score. Wade Boggs. Another Wade Boggs. And another Wade Boggs. Hey, there we go, El Canon, if you're still watching. There's another Matt Williams. I knew we'd get a Matt Williams card. And there he is with the Giants. So shout out to El Canon and his PC. Pretty cool. Matt Williams card. And our last card is a Jake Lamb Topps Fire card. That's pretty nice. Very nice. And don't think I forgot. I've not forgotten to reveal the relic. We're going to do that right now. Goldschmidt's already hit 3 home runs this year. Wow. Good for him. I wish the Diamondbacks had not traded him. But I'm sure they had their reasons. All right, so here we go. Big reveal on this. You know what? I feel the relic on the backside, so I'm going to have to get another little cover card here, and we're going to have to do the reveal from the backside. All right, so now let's turn it around. Okay. So here we go. Here's the relic reveal from Left Behind. This will be our final Karefield card ever revealed. So this is special. Okay, it's going to be a Donruss card from 2020. See if you guys recognize the face. I personally don't recognize him. Is it a Cub? It's kind of got the Cubs pinstripe look to it. Any guesses so far? I have no clue. Anybody know? Okay, there it is. Game. Looks like a jersey piece. Nice. Anybody have any guesses? Chuck says Schwarber. I'll say sure to that, Chuck, because I have no clue. Is that Kyle Schwarber, I think is his name? No, David Boat. David Boat, or Bodie, or Bote, or I'm not sure. David Boat for Chicago. But the other Chicago, obviously. Not Chuck Chicago. The other Chicago. The bad Chicago, right? There's the good side and the bad side. So, nice. Finished it up with a relic card for David Boat with the Chicago Cubs. Chuck's favorite team. All right. So, that was awesome. I love the Williams card out of the Fairfield. I love the Schmaltz card out of the Karefield. And beautiful little relic card there. So, lots of good stuff there. Oh, Bo T. Okay. Bo T. Chuck says wasn't even close. No, but you were, at least you had a guess. I didn't even have a name to think of, so you were, at least you picked somebody that was on the team. All right. So, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I was cleaning out my, if you guys remember, I used to do my card openings down in my garage, and I had a much larger desk. I had a bigger display in the backdrop. I had a bunch of empty boxes stacked up on each other. It made for a nice display. Well, this was one of the boxes on display. But I've started throwing the empty boxes away to make space because I only have so limited space here in my new room that I'm working in. And so I grabbed this box to throw it out, and I noticed, hey, this box has some weight to it. This is an unopened box of 2020 Heritage. So I almost threw this away with the empty boxes, but nonetheless, I have it. And I'm going to open it and see what we can pull. I'm not a big fan of Heritage, I'll say that up front, but it'll be fun to see what we can pull out of it. All right, so let me get these boxes out of the way. Slide those fellas back just a bit. All right. I mean, I guess there's a chance for an autograph or a relic, but I've just never been really pleased with the Heritage cards from 2020. Maybe it's just bad luck on my part, but I just didn't really enjoy them too much. There's some sort of, I don't know if it's an insert or just a white bordered card. I don't know what that is in the middle. Hey, Warcraft. Had not seen you in a while, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera down again just to make it a little easier on everybody. All right, 2020 Heritage. See what we can pull. All right, we got a Ross Stripling pitcher for the Dodgers. Dom Nunez and a Sam Hilliard for the Rockies. Rookie Stars card. We got a Hector Neris for the Phillies. Derek Dietrich for the Reds. Brendan McKay and Mike Brousseau for the Rays. Tommy Edman for the Cardinals. Emilio Pagan for the Tampa Bay Rays. Josh Stalmont and Bubba Starling, Royals Rookie Stars. Oh, well, yeah, I hear you. I know YouTube's really changed things up, and it's kind of hit or miss there, Warcraft. I totally understand where you're going with that one. It's not the same like it used to be. There's Jorge Soler for the Royals, JT Realmuto for the Phillies. Hey, that's a good one. Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Oh, nice. Trey Mancini for the Orioles. Pray for Trey. Pray for Trey. Travis d'Arnaud for the Rays. A lot of Rays. This is a Raves heavy box here. In honor of Ethan, Elvis covers the more. He always says Mike Foltynewicz. He likes to say that name. Mike Foltynewicz for the Braves. Jesse Winker for the Reds. Hey, there we go. A Diamondback, Merrill Kelly. Oh, you know what? That's going to be a backwards card. So I'm gonna hold that to the end. I feel something on the back. There's something special about that backwards card. We might have gotten a good hit. We'll see. Was that Evel Knievel? Daredevil's legend cements his legacy. It's got to be Evel Knievel. Yep, Evel Knievel jumps 19 cars. So you never know what you're going to get. Daniel Murphy with the Rockies. Omar Narvaez with the Mariners. Mike Freeman with the Indians. Alex Dickerson with the Giants. Anthony Descalfini for the Reds. Ty France for the Padres. Kevin Pillar for the Giants. CJ Crone for the Twins. His brother Kevin is with the Diamondbacks. 2019 Game 6 of the World Series. Strasburg deals in the win. Boom! Chris Paddock. He is a beast for the Padres. Probably our best pitcher we got right now. Roberto Perez for the Indians. Brandon Belt for the Giants. Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies. Domingo Santana for the Mariners. Freddie Freeman for the Braves. Nice. Gio Urshela for the Yankees. Oh, okay, now we've gotten back to our Merrill Kelly. Let me get my reveal card in a position where I can do a reveal. Hit from Heritage. Maybe you should get a lottery ticket. I know, right? I know, guys. I've never ever had luck with Heritage, and here's a hit. So we'll see what we get here. Oh, that's different. It says a genuine U.S. postage stamp. Is it even baseball related? No, it is a Carl Yastrzemski. How on earth does that relate to him? A Carl Yastrzemski 1971 U.S. postage stamp, 8 cents, wildlife conservation. The California condor. Well, that's different. It's numbered out of 50. That's pretty unique. 30 out of 50. That's a nice even number. That's cool. So here I'm going to ring the bell simply because it's a hit in a Heritage box. That deserves a bell right there. That is a very unique baseball card. So let me know what y'all think about that one. It's it looks in good shape. It says 1971 stamp, but I don't see a date on the stamp unless it's just common knowledge that 1971 stamps for 8 cents. Boy, they've gone up, haven't they? So there we have it. We got another. I don't know if that's a relic or what you call that. It's just a historic memorabilia piece from 1971. So, oh, I thought you were leaving there, Cardinals fan. You're still lingering. So, alrighty, guys. Well, hey, with that, I have no other content or product to open up. I will say one last time for Donald's sake, tomorrow morning, Donald's going to have his big sale, so I hope everybody can make it out to that. It is his monthly sale. He does it the first Saturday of every month, and it's going to start at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. Eastern, and then if you live somewhere in the middle of the country, just kind of figure it out from there. But let's see, Warcraft says, odd enough, 1961 was his rookie year. I can understand if it was a stamp from 61. But why 7? Yeah, that's... You got me there, Warcraft. I don't know. Did I not read something? Here, just let's see. Carl Yastrzemski, Boston Red Sox outfielder. Congratulations. Embedded in this card is an original U.S. postage stamp issued in 1971 from 2020 Topps Heritage Baseball. That's all it says. So I don't understand the correlation between him and Yastrzemski. Maybe Yastrzemski used to have a pet condor. I have no idea about this. That is definitely unique. So there you go. It's kind of like an Allen and Ginter card. It's like an oddball type thing, right? You never know what you're going to get. So, Alrighty, well, with that, we have been streaming for just over an hour now. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to run down and have probably an early dinner at this point. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Reminder, this was my final Karefield box. However, next Friday, I will be opening up a trifold Karefield pack that Left Behind put together. If it's anything like these Karefield boxes, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pull some good cards out of there. So look forward to that. And I'll see what I can come up with maybe for some other content as well. Because I think the trifolds are going to be, obviously they're going to have less cards in them than a Fairfield box would contain. So the stream will go pretty quick unless I come up with some other packs or boxes to open up. So I'll work on that during the week. So with that, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great weekend. God bless y'all. And hopefully we'll see you in the morning on Donald's stream. Until then. Bye-bye for now.